Never mind who you thought I was,
I'm Cali Boy.
bitch.
Yo, what's up everybody? It's your boy Cali Boy back with season 4 of What's in Your Garage. I got a little something different for y'all. So let's go check it out. Got my man Tyler. He got a 56 Nomad that I've been trying to get off him for like who knows how long. But come with me real quick. What up, my boy?
What up, my boy? How you been?
Man, you already know what it is, man.
Yeah, that's right.
Show us what you working with, man.
Something special, little Nomad.
Oh yeah, patina joint.
What's in your garage?
Yeah, man, let's get to it, man. Pull that thing out. I need to see what we working with.
Cool.
He won't sell me this car, man. I'm still trying to get it from him, man. I'm gonna cash him out today, though. Watch. I'm gonna cash him out. Let's see. First things first, you know we're going to have to address these bad boys. But she patina. I know a lot of people don't like the style. I get it. This is season 4. We're going to film some things that other people won't do. Because let's face it, there's a lot of copycats out there now trying to copy your boy, Kelly Boy. What's in Your Garage season 4? We Bizak. My man got the tuck. He gonna cut it. He kept it all OG. There's quite a few people who's starting to do this. And I always wondered, how come nobody really just rolls, OG? Now, people have done it in the past. I'm not trying to make it sound like this is brand new. Like my man right here is the first one who ever done it. But look, my man, he just be out here in the streets, just rolling, doing him daily. He daily drives this thing. You don't got to worry about scratches, rock pits, none of that. He got his beat, and it sound good. He gonna put his pumps and stuff back here. Gonna call it a day. We missing the M, but it's all love. Because let's face it, how many of y'all got a 56 Nomad? You know what makes it a Nomad? It's 2 doors wagon instead of being a 4-door wagon. Cracks in the windows and all, but we loving it. You gotta love what you drive. My man got his get my camera right. Y'all know about those. Y'all low riding. Throw the fam up in here. Let my man's lights work. No headliner. Just out having fun, man, enjoying life. The politics of the game be taking over, man, and then you don't have fun no more. My man can go to the beach, throw a surfboard on the top, throw one in the back. He can go to a picnic, go chill at the homie's house, drink some beers, live life, man. Look, and I still don't want to close nobody's doors. Damn, I did that soft, and that bad boy lined up good. You see that? Tyler, open up the hood for me, doc. Yes, sir. Keep it all OG. Everything up in here work because he daily driving this. You know, gotta love it. Gotta love it. So this is all original, man. So from 1956, you know, just sitting out in the sun, just fading away, wear and tear. I mean, a little bit of surface rust. Just want to show y'all something different. Look at that. This car tells a story. This car tells a story. You know, it's cool, you know, to sand it down, go down to the metal, paint it, you know, make it new. But this car is really like history. Still driving, still on the road. You know? Just think about how many hot summers this car's seen. Some of y'all probably might be like, nah, this ain't for me, and that's fine, I get it. Me personally, I have always liked the patina style. Always liked it. You can do it, slam it down on stock wheels, slam it down on billets. You know, whatever your choice is, and just roll. You know, I know some of y'all be in y'all garage cleaning your stuff and like the broom or something falls on it, you're like, oh my gosh, there's gonna be a dent. You know, just add to this. But again, we just come with something different this season. Let me get my man Tyler to explain to us what's going on, so y'all can understand the history of this car a whole lot better. But before we get into anything, we need to find out about this front windshield. So my man, please tell us what happened to this front windshield.
So the car was chilling, you know, at the house, and see the neighbor, he kind of gangbangs, and he was in the wrong place at the wrong time. They kind of sent somebody out there to go get him, and my car just ended up being a casualty. He got hit. He was just sitting in the alley chilling, and these fools came by, unloaded the clip, and these fools couldn't shoot, obviously, and my car got the most of it.
How many times did you get hit?
6. There's 2 in the window right there. The one went all the way through, actually broke the window out in the back, which I replaced that one.
I remember that.
There's a spot right here. There's one on the light, one in the hood right here, another one here on the bottom of the grill.
You said the radiator was leaking?
The radiator was leaking.
Dang, they left the car leaking. That's messed up. That's messed up. But yeah, man, so, I mean, how did you get it? How did you,
Man, I was just at work, you know, I was in the bathroom, in the office, you know, looking through cars like I do every day once in a while.
Right.
And I found the car, and I hit the dude up, and he was like, man, I posted it 3 hours ago. I had my 63 at the time that I was driving every day. And, man, I had to have this car. So I told the dude, like, man, I talked to the guy was super cool. I told him, like, look, like, let me sell my car, give me a couple days, and you give me till Saturday. If I don't call you Friday night for the address, do your thing. And he was like, man, I don't know why, but I got a good feeling about you. I'm gonna give you a chance.
Yeah, he let you.
I ended up checking it like an hour later just to make sure the ad was still there, and the ad was gone. He deleted the listing for me. So I was like, man, this dude's legit.
So
like,
he really
cool.
hung on for you.
So I put my car up. That was on a Wednesday.
Yeah.
Put my car up for sale on a Wednesday, and Thursday night some dude came and bought it. Actually, I called my boss, called in sick. I jumped in my car with all the money and drove up there all the way to Chico.
So it's an original California car?
Nah, the car is actually from Wisconsin, Janesville, Wisconsin. Oh. But it came here in the 70s, and it sat in a storage container. And the dude ended up buying the whole little lot. He bought the lot for the powder coating business that he runs. Yeah. And the car was there, and the dude ended up buying the car, the lot, everything, and it stayed in the same storage container for like 40 years.
Wow. Okay.
And the dude's plan was, you know, he was gonna restore it and stuff, and then he had a crazy ass, like when they had that crazy fire up north.
Yeah.
He ended up losing all his cars at his house, caught on fire and stuff. And after that, he was done with cars. He was like, man, I'm done with cars. Fuck cars.
Well,
so he put the car for sale. Got lucky.
Okay. Well, I guess what accessories or what pieces have you added to it since you've had it?
So I put the fender birds on, the wraparound guards in the front, the spotlights, the visors, the gravel guards, the rocker trims, the skirts, accessory hubcaps, the viewfinder. pretty much about it.
Sun visor too, right?
The sun visor too, yeah. The OK antenna flags.
So those, okay. So did you paint those, or I mean, did you already find them patina? Because it's like a.
On what?
For like the sun visor and the
sun
skirt and so
visor.
forth.
I actually did those myself. I painted those myself.
Okay.
I got a spot that I take something to the guy and he puts it in an aerosol can. So I just kind of scuffed it a little bit to make it look
Because
rustic looking.
it all has that same feel, that same
patina
texture.
to it. I tried to make it as best as I could. I'm not a painter, so
Right,
I had to do as best as I could, but it works out. It looks alright. And the sun beat it up a little bit, so it kind of works in the favor.
And you put the tuck on the
I
Aeons,
put the tuck on there, yeah.
Because eventually you're gonna cut it, you said?
Eventually I'm gonna cut it, yeah. I got pescos at the house I'm getting ready to put on there. I'm just still building the setup little by little. Actually, Big Frank's Hydraulics, my buddy Tim, his dad's the one that did my A-arms.
Okay.
It's like a 1 1/4, not too much, but a little bit. I was actually wearing the tires out pretty bad, driving it daily, and the tires are on back order right now because of COVID.
Yeah,
so
man, everything's on back order.
Everything's on back order.
Yeah.
I couldn't find no tires or nothing, and my pops ended up just telling me, like, man, you got to change those tires around because there ain't going to be no tires for
Right.
So the tires in the back actually are the tuck tires.
Oh, you don't switch them out?
I switched them out because I was driving it around, and I was like, man, I got to at least try and save them a little bit.
Okay. Was it running when you got it?
Actually, it wasn't. It had so back in the day, I guess like around the 70s or whenever, probably even before that, they had that crazy gas crisis.
Right.
So somebody got scared, and the original owner got scared, and he pulled the motor out. It's original V8 car. And that dude put a straight 6 3 on the tree in there because he was scared that he wasn't going to be able to have gas. He thought he was going to save gas on that. Those things use just as much gas as these things. But so that was just when I got the car. It had a straight 6 in it, and it was 3 on the tree. It's original, automatic car. So I swapped it all back. I scored the motor from one of my buddies. He knew of somebody that was pulling the LS motor out. Pulling a 265 motor out of their car. So put an LS in it. I ended up going over there getting the motor. The motor is date stamped February 14th, 1956.
So it's like period correct.
So it's period correct.
Okay.
There's no matching numbers on motors like that on the years and stuff.
Right.
It's just period correct. It's date stamped.
Okay.
So like realistically, it could be the original motor. It's not, but
Yeah. Could be close enough.
Yeah.
And then what I heard you pass by. The music sounds good, so I know you added that.
Yeah, I added that. I got the 4 JBLs in the back.
Come on, let's go check it out.
6.5 in the kick panels. There's a sub in the back side of the box when you're facing forward. A 12-inch sub. That's all going to be taken out and
When you put the sit.
gone through because I got to build the bridge in the back.
Right.
Fit and stuff, but they'll figure it out. Baby steps. Takes
What is
time.
it? What you gonna run? Two pump?
Yeah, 2 pump, 2 Pescos, 2 80s.
How many batteries you gonna do?
Probably 4. I'm gonna do the Delcos.
Nice.
I got 4 click clacks, NLS click clacks with the cannon plugs.
Oh, he talking that shit, y'all.
Pretty nice. Andy over there at ADEX, he's not making dumps right now at least. And he got a crazy long waiting list, and I was like, man, I ended up scoring on some pretty clean, click clacks, and I'm gonna do the works with them, make them work. That way I still got some knocking in the trunk.
Yes, sir. Because you be in it, man. Every time I go to your stores or something, man, you out here rolling. You was rolling yesterday. You was on the freeway getting it in.
Getting it in.
For some people who might not know, the gas door's behind one of the lights,
Gas
right?
tank is right here.
That's one thing I love about old cars, man. They
thought things out.
Yeah, they want these cars to be like airplanes and stuff back in the day, man. They did little trick stuff like that. You don't see that no more on new cars. Not knocking new cars, but this is why I love the old stuff.
Yeah.
All this metal, man. Check all this stuff out, man. All this old metal, this trim. You know what I mean? This is that stuff that becomes hard to find after a while. Yeah, you can get repop, but if you're looking for the NOS stuff, it's hard.
Yeah. Sure.
Think about it. This car was made in 1956. You know what I mean? Just think about that. That's how crazy it is.
Everybody asked me if I'm gonna paint it, and eventually I want to paint it. But I grew up. My dad told me, he was like, it's only original once.
Right. That's it.
And it's this. If you painted the car like this, it probably wouldn't last this long, looking decent. It's not super duper nice, but for the most part, it held up. For the many years that it's been on the street. It's 64 something years old.
Right.
And it's still got some color on it a little bit, not much, but.
But like when I was filming it, up close, it tells a story. You know what I mean? So this car was sitting somewhere, and it just, this car was brand new. It was on the lot, and these colors, and it just slowly, deteriorated. I like it how it is, man. I know it's not for everybody.
Yeah.
But for those who do understand it, because there is a lot of people out there that have this kind of stuff, you just roll, you just cruise. You don't have to worry about getting scratches. You don't have to worry about, any of that crazy stuff.
Getting it or whatever.
Right.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. You might just add to it to tell you the truth. Now it's another story.
Sure.
You don't have to worry about your chrome, you know what I mean? Like, you just ride out, man. I like that.
Brush it off. Let's do this. Roll.
So do you use the bullet hole as an AC outlet? Or?
Nah, that's just for shits and giggles. I got a brand new window at the house actually, but I just don't want to change it. I just want to leave it on there as long as I can until I get harassed or whatever. Actually, I had a highway patrol pull up next to me one day, and he was like, "Hey, man, those bullet holes?" And I ended up telling the dude, like, "Yeah, they're bullet holes." And he was like, "Man, you got to get that fixed." I told him, "Man, you find me a window, I'll fix it." Little did he know I had one at the house chilling. I just told him, like, "Man, it's just the character." And he was just like, all right, he was cool with it. Just drove off.
So keeping it G real, I mean, how is it driving with the window cracked up with the bullet holes like that?
It actually doesn't make an effect to it. I mean, it's a little crazy to look through it, but it don't get no air from it or nothing.
Yeah.
I wish it was a little bit bigger so I get some wind coming in there.
You might need to wear some sunglasses, then get some bugs up in your eyes.
Right, for sure.
That's crazy, man, but I like it, man. It's something different, man. I love it. I love it because I've been trying to get this car for forever. He won't sell it to me.
I ain't trying to sell it to nobody. Everybody's been trying to buy this car from me.
I bet, man.
Yeah, I can't get rid of it. It's my baby.
It's perfect, man.
It's my second, this is my number 2 dream car. The only thing that's number 1 is 59 Rag, but I've been wanting one of those since I was young, before the hype was crazy.
Right, because man, it's super hype right now.
Chevy with my dad when I was real young, and they had one out there. It was slammed out on intros, it was black with red interior. I think it had a red top.
Yeah,
and it was
those
bad,
colors,
man.
Those colors, man. But I like this, man. I can't wait to see it laid out. This is where it's gonna be at for me. I like cars, so I like everything. You know what I mean? I look at it for what it is. I can't, I can look at this one and then look at a shiny one right next to it and still appreciate both. Yeah. But I know a lot of people that they're like, oh no, it's got to be chrome and shiny. Yeah. That's fine. You know what I mean? But
to each his own,
Yeah, to each his own.
I just wanted to come out with something different. Everybody, anybody can go out and paint a car.
Right.
You got the money, you paint the car.
Right.
To find something that's somewhat decent and just roll it, like I said, it's only original ones.
Right. And it's a money saver.
Yeah, for sure.
Hey.
Paint this car is probably going to cost me at least 30 grand to do it the way I want to do it. Take it off the frame. Then you do trim, hardware on the.
And I might just that's probably just paint and body. We're not even getting in the chrome.
That's nothing.
Yeah, that's what people don't they don't understand.
And once you do that, you open a can of worms. You got to do everything. You can't just paint the car and just do a little bit. You got to do it all.
And then you got to deal with paint gel.
Exactly.
You might be ready.
You might not see your car for 2-3 years.
Right.
Fools be leaving shops and disappearing with your car. It's crazy now. So it's cool like this for now. You get to enjoy it. Like you said, I can pull up to the parking lot, pull up at the grocery store. Yep. Somebody hit it with the cart. Oh well. Sucks, but cares, you know what I mean?
Cash out. You get some other accessories with it.
Some more money.
Yeah, I mean that would suck though.
For sure.
Gotta find somebody to patina it back, but. Actually, I think Skim had somebody do some crazy patina on one of his cars to kind of match it back up. Yeah. That's another whole story. But yeah, man, shit, I guess let's get you maybe driving it.
All right.
Get some cool shots. Yeah, and we go from there. You know what I mean? Yes, sir. Bomber, dog.
I did.
Yeah, so we back. I guess we're gonna go ahead and just start off with a couple of little questions or whatnot. If you want to tell them your name and what city you in and whatnot.
So my name's Tyler. I'm from Long Beach. That's it.
That's it. Just straight to the point. So I know we were talking, so we don't have a name for it yet.
No name for it yet.
I know the homies are saying, what you say, 6 shots?
Yeah.
6 shots.
The
Full
man.
clip, something, you know what I mean?
The man.
We'll see
The
what
man.
happens.
Yeah, you know what I mean? I think it's kind of whack that you don't have a name for it, though, for real.
Next round to it.
No, it's playing. Okay, so, are you repping a car club or anything?
Nope, no car club.
Solo rider.
Yeah.
Okay. Now there's a particular reason as to why we had to film this today, even though technically I hadn't really started filming for What's in Your Garage. But do you care to tell them that
Shit don't matter, yeah.
Yeah.
Shit, I'm about to move to Washington, so
this?
I'm out of here. I'm literally about to leave. Like, I was actually gonna leave tomorrow.
Mm.
I ended up leaving on Tuesday.
Okay. Just want to get away or what?
So I just got a job opportunity to go out there and have to do some welding and
Okay.
work, just
Better yourself
then.
then.
Yeah. Just
Okay. Ain't
work
nothing
for
wrong with that.
myself.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. So you gonna leave this here and leave me with the keys,
So
or?
it's actually going to one of my boys' house. He's gonna ended up doing some metal work on the floor
Mm.
and hopefully get a cut.
I can't wait to see that. It's bad boy on the ground, man. So with the plans of this right now, so you do have plans to actually do it up and paint it one day, or you're gonna leave it like this?
Eventually, I want to go all out on it. But
Mm.
we'll see what happens.
Okay.
It's a long road.
Those things moving. I just thought about that right now. Can it come down?
All that.
Yeah.
I can't reach it. You guys are taller than me.
I can reach that bad boy.
Short people problem.
All right, so I know you have a little pet peeve. I see you in the comments every now and then. Something that I want to, I guess ask you. LS motor or carburetor motor?
I don't know. I like LS motors, but like me personally, I like the OG carburetor motor. I mean, I wouldn't mind putting like a Fight Tech or something like that on it.
Yeah.
But I want a small block motor. I don't want it to be an LS because it don't look right in there. You got all that plastics and stuff. Now they got all that new stuff where you
Yeah.
can make them look pretty nice, but I don't know. I'm old school.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? Nothing wrong with that. I can go either way, but I'm just over that whole gas smell myself. Man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Are you more of a 520 or a radial type of person?
I want to go 520.
Yeah.
Sure.
Can't go wrong with that look.
Just the look, though. I
Yeah.
mean, the driving, I'm pretty sure they suck. but-
Yeah. How do these drive actually?
Actually, these drive real nice. These are radial.
Uh-huh.
I was gonna put 560s on there, but they were out of stock right before New Year's,
Mm.
and my pops ended up telling me, he was like, "Man, we got these new tires. They look good. They cheap.
Yeah, I
He was
like them.
He was like, they'll be good.
Fat white wall too.
Put them on there.
Yeah.
Happy with them.
Okay. Taking selfies of yourself? What are you doing right now? All right. I know every now and then, we kind of chop it up, in a DM. I guess tell them like your history. You said it like your pops was in it, and he was always fixing up cars or whatnot.
Yeah, my pops has been around cars forever. Like he worked at a wheel and tire shop called Performance Plus, so I've been around cars my whole life. But he was never low riding.
Yeah.
But I've been around cars, and then I went out to Crenshaw with one of my homies one time, and he was only about a Caprice, a Landau, like way back in the day, and he ended up telling me, "You want to go for a ride?" And I jumped in the car with him. He went to the intersection and 3-pieced it, and it was all over from there.
What?
I had to get something cut.
Yeah.
And then it's crazy because the first car that I ended up getting that was cut was a Caprice.
Right.
And I love them cars. That's like one of my favorite cars to this day.
You talking about like your 2-door one that you
Yeah,
had?
the 2-door one, the Landau.
those are sweet.
I love
You
it.
don't really see too many of them, and the one you had was definitely hard. I remember they used to be everywhere in that bad boy. Okay. Oh, let this blank go by. The airport over here, man? Ha! He's over here, huh?
He's over here flying around looking for videos.
We do cars, they do planes.
What? Like that?
Real cars.
Wow, another one.
few moments later.
Okay, so before we go too far into it, do you want to tell me your Instagram page name in case somebody want to follow or shoot?
Yeah, it's underscore X bike stripe underscore again.
So how long did it take you to get to, I guess, this point where we are to where we see it today? Like from the time you got it to how we see it now?
Man, it was like a little gradual process. I mean, little by little. So like the car probably sat for probably about 6-7 months before I even put a motor in and got it back on the road. And me and my homie, I never done nothing like that. I mean, I'm not an idiot, but I'm not a super full-fledged mechanic. But
Right.
my homie was like, man, we could do it. It shouldn't be that hard. I'm like, all right. So I pulled the car to his house. We took the front up, I took the hood off, and just got cracking.
Yeah.
It took us about maybe 3 weeks to a month, just because we were just going back and forth. I was even only on the weekends we worked on it. Got it running.
And today is where we are today.
Little by little, I just keep adding stuff to it. I'm gonna keep adding more stuff. I want to put AC in here. I'll probably run vintage air, but I'll probably run it to the the OG vents.
Right.
And then I want to put the Sonic Eye, the compass.
Not gonna lie, because when we was riding around, it actually had a cool breeze, and it was, the windows and stuff cracked. It wasn't bad.
It's not too bad.
Yeah.
As long as they don't get too hot. If it gets real hot, it's bad.
Really?
It gets bad. There's no headliner and stuff too, so you feel the heat from the metal just coming down from you.
Yeah, because when we went riding right now early, it was straight.
Yeah,
It was straight. Okay, so I know a lot of the followers like to know, what type of job, that you currently hold to be able to do something like this. You care to share?
I don't have a job right now.
Oh,
I just
snap!
quit my
Eddie,
job.
nah.
I just quit my job. I was working at Moon Eyes,
Yeah. Okay, so you was working at Moon
I
Eyes.
was working at Moon
Okay,
Eyes,
so I was like,
yeah.
dang, this motherfucker, he's always in the background. Like, okay.
Yeah, I work at Moon Eyes.
How was that?
Shit, it was cool. They were real good to me. I've been there just about almost 8 years.
Really?
And it's cool. They're real good people. I mean, I went to prison. I went to prison for a little while. I was working there beforehand. I told him I had to go to prison, and he was like, all right, well, see you when you get back. Let me keep my job, everything. I called the shop. They put money on the phone. They were sending me money in the books, sending me catalogs and pictures and all kinds of stuff. Writing me letters.
Shout out to Moon Eyes then.
Yeah. So it's kind of like family now. It's cool. And then the boss is into cars and stuff.
Yeah.
He picks up on it, so he loves it.
Imagine he was in the horses and he wasn't in the cars.
Right?
I don't even like cars. No, okay. Okay, that's what's up, man. Good thing I asked that question, actually.
You ask him how he got the 6 shots?
Yeah, but see, he kind of explained that when we was around the corner.
Oh, he did?
Right? Do you feel like you explained it enough when we did that?
I mean, kind of, to some extent. I mean, so the neighbor, we all park on the one side of the alley, except for this one fool. So he parks on the other side. He parks his car all the way up against the cut, up against the wall. So when he came home one day, he ended up back in his car, and he noticed the car on the same side of the alley as him, a couple spaces back. And he thought it was kind of funny, like it's kind of weird, like who's that? And nobody parked over there. I've never seen that car before.
Right.
But he jumped out the car and kind of looked over there, and the way that the alley is set up, it's like a T. So right before the T, the car's right here or whatever. He parked up. The car kind of pulled up to the little T, opened the door. And he's standing right there, kind of looking at him, being nosy, trying to figure out who it is. And they opened the door and just dumped on him. They didn't even get him, but they they let the whole clip down. I'm so close to where I parked the car at. I heard it all. It was way too close to comfort.
Yeah, because I remember that. Because it was early in the morning, late at night or something,
It was late at night, 9
Yeah, so I think I woke up and I saw it. I was like, yo, what happened? I ain't gonna lie, I thought you got shot. I was like, oh, what's going on?
Everybody was tripping out. They're like, damn, what the hell happened?
Yeah.
They was on that little they got some Long Beach local news thing on Instagram, and it all popped up, the address and stuff. Everybody that knew tried to stay right there.
Yeah.
They all hit me, you good, bro? What happened over there? What's going on? Then they see my story with the cars, and then the alley's blocked off. It was crazy.
Yeah, that was wild, bro. I ain't gonna lie. So now you were saying earlier that this is one of your dream cars. Like your number one dream car, number two.
This is number 2.
Okay.
And number 1 is a 59 convertible Impala before the hype though.
So 59 4-door, right?
No, convertible.
Oh no.
Top goes down, not 4-door. I like those.
Okay.
Those flat top. Those flat top 59s are bad.
Yeah.
They're real bad.
Yeah, a lot of people they be laughing at the 4-doors, but over in other countries over there, that's their rags over there.
In Sweden and stuff.
Yeah, they want 4-door. Like you had that rag and that 2-door, so we want 4.
They don't like AC vents or none of that stuff. They be taking
they
all
just
that
be
stuff.
riding,
They want to ride.
Okay. So for somebody who's watching right now, what advice do you think you can give to them to help them get to, you know, their dream car, or, you know, wherever they are in their life? How can they better themselves?
Man, that's kind of just don't give up. You know, you just set your goal. You want something, just figure out a way to make it happen. You know, I didn't just jump into this car. I started out with cheaper cars and
Right.
just try to buy something a little bit cheaper and sell it for a little bit more, do a little bit of work to it. Flip it basically.
Yeah,
you don't
yeah,
have
yeah.
to, everybody's not a car flipper. I'm not telling people to go do that.
Okay, yeah.
Just, you know, find something that you could spend some money on and enjoy it for a little bit, sell it, and hopefully buy something better with it. Right now, the prices on stuff is crazy. So
Yeah.
Who knows? But I mean, that's the way I look at it.
Yeah.
There's no way I should have been able to have this car working with the amount of money that I was making.
Gotta
the
get it
time.
at the right time.
You just make it happen.
Yeah,
You want
you-
something, you gotta go and get it.
I definitely tried to buy it from you a few times, man. You know, I came with a little offer right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's not gonna do it.
5, 6.
6 shots. You can buy. You can pay for each of the shots.
No, for real though. I've been asking this dude for a long time to come about this car, yo, and he won't. Like, you say you've already been offered it a few times?
I've been offered a couple times.
That's
already.
crazy, man. So, yeah, so hopefully one day you sell it to
Maybe.
I know the lucky number.
but no, that's what's up. So I guess, you know, just tell us a couple things about yourself. I mean, what are you into? Type of things you know.
Pretty much just in the car.
Yeah.
I mean, shit, I love music. You know, you can see I got all the sounds in the car.
Yeah.
I like food. Like pretty much anything spicy. I love spicy food. I eat a gang of spicy stuff. Half my homies can't even eat my food half the time because it's too
Thing
spicy.
is that spicy?
Yeah, I make stuff spicy. I love spicy
Bro, like
food.
what? That's what's up, man. So, okay, so we're talking Indian food, right?
No,
Nah.
like mostly like Cambodian food or Mexican food.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I make it spicy.
Okay. Man.
It's bomb though. Flavor.
When COVID hit, did it affect anything? Did it slow you down as far as making moves?
Not really, to be honest. I mean, shit, I was blessed that they kept the shop open, so I was able to work the whole way through it.
Really?
Nothing happened. At the time, that's when I had first got the Nomad back on the road, like right when COVID first kind of started, and they started shutting things down. So it was cool. I got to park the car inside the lot and everything. Before, like you know, but recently when I was driving to work, we parked out in front of the shop on the street.
Yeah.
But when they had COVID, like the boss was kind of trying to keep the company a little like low key. So we would all pull our cars in, close the gate, and everything. We would just ship out. We wasn't doing no wheel calls or nothing.
Yeah.
We couldn't come into the store and shop. It was just all online.
Oh, that's dope.
So it was cool. My car was inside the shop, so it was cool.
Okay, you know, this is where it's at, boy. See what else I got.
So I'm bitching. Money coming.
Yup. See, somebody gonna see this video and be like, yeah, I gotta cash him out. So when you're in the ride, obviously you're into music. What type of music are you playing?
So mostly oldies or some funk. I mean, it just depends on the mood.
Yeah.
I like everything though. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know what they're saying on Spanish music, but I like some Spanish songs even.
Hey, you be having bass. Hey, I don't know
Yeah,
either, but that bad
some
boy be
sounds
subbing. I mean,
good.
you know, what
Hell
you
yeah.
playing? I mean,
Some of that shit is nice.
okay.
Pretty much anything really though. Reggae, rap,
Really?
R&B, everything. I like everything. I don't even like country music.
Little Tekashi 6ix9ine?
No, nigga.
Oh, okay.
No switches in my car.
Alright. He said double negative. So let's say if you was to move on from this. Okay, let's say somebody cashed you out for the dollar amount that you would look for. What do you think you would that you would actually go and look for? Would it be a house? Okay.
Good questions. Cars ain't going anywhere.
Yeah.
I mean, houses aren't either, but if I got a good amount of
But
money.
they're going up too now.
They're
You know,
going up
everybody's talking
too.
about car prices, house
Sure.
prices going up too.
Exactly.
So okay, that's a good investment, a little good
Yeah,
move right there.
for sure.
I mean, I don't want to say little, that's a good move.
So, yeah, one day. Hopefully that's the plan. That's part of the reason. Like another reason I'm moving to Washington because it's way cheaper. out there.
Oh yeah, I know about that. When I
Goodbye.
moved to the South, I'm living like a king. You know what I mean?
Right.
So yeah. People that don't understand it know it's all about Cali. Homie, you can
There's
get something over
there's
here.
Other world. I mean, it's more to life than just California. I mean,
Right.
don't get me wrong. It's probably one of the baddest places on the whole earth to live.
Yeah.
But it's overpopulated. People is super angry all the time. Bad vibes.
You feel the heat. This is why they angry.
Kids getting shot on the freeway.
Yeah.
Like, who wants to be around that kind of stuff? I want to have something, bigger and better in
That's
life.
what they talk too. Yeah, that's crazy, man. That is
That's
wild.
crazy.
Random question, kind of weird, but what would you tell a younger you today, if you could?
Man. not shit. Don't be a knucklehead. I've done a lot of stupid stuff. I guess don't get caught. I don't know. Stopped drinking and driving when I was young. That kind of cost me a lot of good opportunities.
Yeah. Setbacks.
Setbacks.
You know, but you know, you overcome them. Obviously, you did well.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do better, but it's always room to grow.
So let me ask you. I guess with the car being patina and the way it is, did you ever see yourself rolling a patina car, or were you ever like, you know, were you always in the paint and everything needs to be chromed out?
I've always liked everything.
Patina style.
Yeah, patina style, chrome, fresh paint, whatever. OG paint that you could buff out and bring it back to life. Like I said, my pop is in the Volkswagen, so he always got cars that's like OG paint, and he'll wax the crap out of them until they shine. Some of them look real good. Some of them you can't bring them back, and he don't care. He just rolls them. It's just fun to drive the car, whether it's super nice or not super nice. As long as it runs and drives nice, and it's got a nice stamp to it, it's perfect for me.
That's what I'm like, because I know, like, in the boat world, the mini truck world, the truck world, hell, even the hot rod guys, you know, you can pull up, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, motor all out the hood, you know, you can do, you know, come as you are, and, you know, everybody gets props, and I know in low riding, it's like, you know, it has to be pretty and shiny, but I do notice that a lot of people are actually starting to go this route.
Yeah, no, I'm noticing it too.
I've been seeing
out there now.
a big little craze in that, so, you know, maybe, you know, anything that kind of help you get out there, because my thing is just cruise, just get cars on the road, you know what I mean?
For sure.
The more cars, you know, if everybody's chromed out and there's only 5 cars versus, you know, being a gang of cars, you know, it'd be a better cruise, you know what I mean, to me, so.
For sure.
I don't know.
And
I've always been into
and not everybody can go out and afford, you know, the way prices are. It's all for the same love. Everybody wants to go out there and ride, whether your car's not painted or it's super done painted up. It's all the same love. You love cars, you want to go out there and have fun.
Yeah.
That's what it's about,
It's
really.
supposed to come with your own style, like, you know what I mean? But, I don't know, it feels like it's getting a little stagnated to me every now and then, but, you know, I like it. I can roll with it, you know. You don't have to really have a care in the road. You don't really even have to wipe it out before you can go cruising.
Exactly. Wipe the windows down.
Yeah, just wipe her front window and keep it moving.
Keep it pushing.
So, out of you know, because you've had quite a few rides.
Yeah.
Out of everything you had in the past, you know, which one of those cars from the past would you roll again today, or wish that you had kept?
Man, it's probably gonna have to be either my '63 or my '88 Luxury Sport. That car was just nice. AC blue, ice cold.
Yeah,
no cracks on the dash.
G-bodies.
The interior was flawless. I love that car. That's the one car that I missed the most, I think, just because of how nice it drove.
Right.
It was just a nice car. I never got to really do anything to it but put sounds in it and an RD. And I just drove the crap out of that thing. I hopped on the Greyhound to Sacramento, went out there, and the dude picked me up at the Greyhound station. We went to the bank, cashed him out, gave me the pink slip, and I jumped in the car and drove home.
I think I remember you telling me that story. Wow. Yeah, because you and
I've done that a couple times. I hopped on the Greyhound and gone somewhere and picked up the car and just drove it home. Sight unseen, let's do it. I mean, like even how I got close to my buddy in Washington. I actually flew to his house and bought a Regal off of him and drove that home from Washington.
Was it a white one?
No, it was that burgundy one.
I think I remember that now.
Yeah.
I just knew you was gonna say your box. That box was clean too.
Yeah, you know what's crazy? That's probably the only car that I've ever bought in the neighborhood. I was driving down the street one day in my '63 and it was sitting in the driveway and the guy happened to be outside and I backed up. And I was like, hey, what's up? You want to sell that car? He's like, yeah, maybe. And I just kept bugging him and stuff. At the time, I had just bought another Landau, but it needed a lot of work.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, I'm gonna figure out how to sell this car and then we'll go buy that car. I ended up selling the one that needed work for the same amount of money that I ended up buying the one that was nicer. And pulled back on the dude and bought it. And he was like literally maybe 10 minutes from the house, which I never find cars in the neighborhood. You don't find them. You don't find old people driving around in cars, especially in California.
Nah.
You can't. All them cars been bought up from people like us.
Right. Whatever happened with the blue one?
The blue one, I ended up selling that to buy my first '63, and that was a horror story. But whatever, that's another story. I don't even want to talk about that one. But it ended up going to a couple people. It went to, I think the homie Listo got it, and then he sold it to my boy Johnny, and then he ended up selling it to some other dude, and kind of disappeared for a little while. And the guy that has it now, he's in, I think he's in Lomita
Oh, so it's still out
Yeah,
here?
the car's still around.
Oh, okay,
It's still
because I
out.
haven't really seen it since you've had it.
Yeah, this speed, like low key, it just he pops out every once in a while and stuff. It still got the chrome undercarriage on it. They got repainted it again.
Same color?
Same color. It's a little different, but pretty much the same color.
Okay.
Still lays in the back. Got the tuck on there.
Yeah.
Boom. Nice car.
Yeah, it was a nice car, man. So I know, you said, you mess with the bug scene. Obviously, the bug show just passed and whatnot. You're obviously into low riding. What other style cars are you into?
Man, I like everything, really. I don't know, I kind of want to get a Harley. I've been thinking about getting a Harley. It's not a good car, but
Yeah.
I want a Harley someday. I don't know really when, but, maybe someday.
Right.
And I actually started liking the donks and stuff a lot lately.
Okay.
The big wheel stuff.
That
big
stuff is
motors.
huge, man.
Yeah.
The dunk race and all that stuff, man. That
Yeah.
stuff is huge, right? Yeah, even I started covering that stuff too.
It's a
man.
lot of detail in those cars.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if I could go out and get one, but if it fell into my lap for the right price, and,
And you appreciate it too.
yeah, I appreciate it. I
Yeah.
appreciate all cars. If it's nice, it's nice. I mean, you could. I'm not gonna say a Hyundai, but if you got a badass car, I'm gonna give you respect.
I mean,
Whatever
but
it
you're
is,
into
it doesn't
Hondas, though.
matter. Yeah, Hondas is cool.
Yeah.
Everything. If your car is nice, your car is nice. That's it.
Yes, I
there's
am.
no, you know what I'm saying? There's no
Sure,
line
man,
saying,
sure.
no, I can't fuck with that because
Yeah.
it's not this or not that. I mean, only thing I won't fuck with like that is Fords. I'm a no Ford guy.
I
Like
like
that
Fords.
LTD though.
Yeah,
Oh,
I like
yeah?
that one though, the LTD.
Yeah,
car
you
stuff.
see?
That's the only car that and some 5.0 Mustangs
Mm.
on 17.9s.
Mhm.
I roll one of those.
I'm gonna tell you the truth, I'm starting to get burnt out now. Everybody got one
Yeah,
now.
it's too many of them.
Yeah,
now.
it's like
But-
somebody does something and everybody gravitates
Yeah,
to it. Like, okay, well,
exactly.
they've been there. You could have been done that, but you know what I mean?
And actually mini trucks too. I like mini trucks
Oh,
too.
yeah,
I never had a mini truck. I wouldn't mind having one.
I've
of
actually had to have a few of those, body sitting on the floor and everything.
those. I'd like to have like a 720 or some fruits. Should be tight.
I've always been in the
Little tag
boxes,
dancer.
extended cabs,
Yep.
laid out. That was always sick to me.
Was it 2200 or the 26? The B?
2200, I think, is what
Yeah.
I always wanted.
I like
Yeah,
those.
that was
Yeah.
it. So, with this being, obviously, one of your dream rides, did you see somebody in the past or something that made you be like, man, I gotta get one of those days?
So I had always wondered what they looked like cut, laid
Yeah.
out on the ground on hydraulics, especially once I got into hydraulics. I always wanted the Nomad, but I
Mm.
was probably more or less, at that time I was like still fucking with, hot rods with my pops and stuff
Right.
on the Super Chevy shows. And like probably about a couple years ago, Tweet from Professional
course.
he busted out his Nomad.
Yeah.
And it was laid on the ground, and I was like, man,
Laid hard,
I
too.
gotta get one of those. And man, it was like the right time. I got the Nomad at the perfect time because now they're kind of like everybody's kind of wanting them now. Like
That's how it
a
is.
lot harder
Somebody
to
does it.
find.
Everybody-
Somebody does it, and everybody wants to. do
Yeah,
it
and
after
obviously, hey, now I want a Nomad.
that. Yep. That's definitely the car that made me like, man, I gotta have one of those.
Right,
And
right.
56 is my favorite out of the three.
I am too. I'm starting to 56. You can two-tone them so far. I like the lines on them a little better now. I mean, but yeah.
I mean,
They're definitely
like
sick.
55 Nomad would be badass, but you can't run skirts on them, so
Yeah,
it's
that
hard
big back
to
wheel.
get the big back wheel.
Mhm.
So somebody
The
needs
hot
to
rod.
cut that quarter panel off and put a hardtop quarter panel on there
Yeah.
with a skirt, and then throw the trim on the back, something different. That'd be badass.
Yeah. These guys, it's not OEM, it's not real. So
Yeah, it's all right. Yeah. Sometimes you got to do a little bit of custom
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah, that would be
That's
sick though.
what
But
makes it cool.
that is where they messed up on 55s. They got that big back,
That big
that
back
big
wheel.
arch.
But they look good with big wheels and motors and stuff. They look
Yeah,
badass.
that's when the high ride guys
Yeah.
gravitate to it because it's
Exactly.
perfect. So, where do you see yourself in like I don't know, maybe 5-10 years? I know you say you're going to Washington to better yourself. Where do you see yourself in 5-10 years?
Man, hopefully a homeowner. Hopefully the Nomad will be laid on the ground, possibly painted, fully done up. I don't really know. I'm just going for it.
Day by
Doing
day.
Something different day by day.
Day
Yeah.
by day.
Just set little goals and stuff. Like, I kind of been talking about moving to Washington for a little while. It was kind of always in the plan, but I had things here I had to take care of. I had to make sure everything was cool.
Mm.
Everything's just kind of aligned right now, and I'm gonna jump on it and take a chance.
All right, so let me ask you this, and that was actually one of my other questions too. But you in the gold or chrome?
Definitely not gold.
I'm not a big gold fan either, man. But I mean, in particular, read.
I mean, don't get me wrong, it looks nice, but it's just now there's too many people doing it.
Doing gold,
it's
right?
Just like people put gold on everything. The car don't even have to. It don't even look good on there. And it's just, I want gold. It's just, I can't
Yeah.
do it. Like I like chrome suspension too on certain cars. But like on this car, I'm probably gonna go with like semi-gloss powder coat.
Yeah, the powder coat. Yeah, that looks hard on
It
here.
looks good on these.
Yeah.
cars.
They,
Especially when they're all
that's how Swiss
get
was.
the frame all nice and
Mhm.
cleaned up. Nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, nice and clean. When you cut it, are you gonna leave it with the hubcaps? You gonna put spokes on it, or?
Eventually, I think I'm gonna put spokes on it.
Okay.
I'll probably roll it around like this for a little while. Just
Yeah.
be different still. Lay it out
Yeah.
on stock and be something different.
I like that look.
Yeah.
I like.
Good.
Yeah. It's
I seen a '63 years ago that had like they had 520s in the stocks,
Mhm.
laid out.
yeah.
I always looked at that and was like, man, that's badass.
I like, but I've been seeing some people on the internet like they do the hubcaps and they're always locked up. Like, that's all.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah, you gotta really
It's
lay
gotta be
out.
laid down on the
Yeah.
ground.
I don't really like all that crazy, super crazy lock up stuff.
Mhm.
It's nice and all, but it ain't for me. It's a clown car. It's low riding, not
It's
for
clown car. I mean, that's what they say in the street. So
Yeah,
I mean, you know,
it's to each his own, but
Yeah.
that's not for me.
I like on G bodies.
Yeah.
I mean, it fits a G body
Yeah,
locked up.
on a
but
G body, yeah, you can't really lay a G body out anyway. I mean,
Yeah.
you can, but I mean,
it's not gonna be like
it's not gonna be the same like an
Right.
Impala or Bel Air or.
Yeah, like
you
if I
know.
see 59 all locked up crazy. Oh.
Yeah, what's going on over there?
Yeah.
Don't look right.
What's your from any movies that you always grew up on or whatnot? Is there like a favorite car movie or favorite movie car that you like?
See, that's kind of a crazy story. So
Uh-oh.
the first time I ever watched Boys in the Hood with my dad put me onto that. I don't know how old I was, and I didn't really know the years of Impalas at the time. And the Doughboy had his Impala in the video, and I seen that. I told my dad I'm gonna get one of those one day. What year is that? And he told me '63, and I went on a mission to find one day. And I ended up I've had two of them already. One of my favorite cars for sure.
Yeah.
hands down.
Yeah, I think everybody after Boys in the Hood and so forth definitely chased the 63.
Yeah,
And Snoop and Dre saying 64, they definitely chased those years.
Ain't for sale.
All right. Hey, you sure, bro? 'Cause-
Positive. We need to get home, man. That's money.
I know, right? But I'm saying like it doubles, you know what I mean? Like it's 6, 12. No. I mean, shoot. I mean, I guess that's pretty much it, man. You know, I definitely want to thank you for letting us, come here and get you before you take off.
Yeah, appreciate it.
I know we've been in talks already. You know, it was going to be done. It was just, we really got to do it. You know what I mean?
I told him, I was like, man, we're gonna do this, but I do it now.
Right. But shoot, man. It's always been a pleasure. Seeing you, out in the streets, seeing your videos and whatnot. I gotta thank you again. You know what I mean?
Yeah, my boy, appreciate
All day.
it.
Call me raw overseas. Back in this bitch. Like a spine and we cracking this bitch.
What's up, y'all? I finally got that merch. Make sure you go online and shop now at adaywithcaliboy.bigcartel.com. I got sizes from medium all the way to 5XL. Make sure you put your size and your color of your sticker in the comments. Go shop now while supplies last.